Hi, welcome to my massage studio. Come on in. I'm Meg Donnelly. Let me show you around. So the first thing I love about my massage studio is we have this wonderful area. We don't call it a waiting room. We actually call it the relaxation zone. So everything's been thoughtfully put together. You can see that we have nice, cool, calming colors. So you can arrive anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes before your appointment time starts so that you can kind of relax and unwind. As we come around the corner here, you're actually going to see our herbal tea and filtered water station, okay? So when you come in and you're relaxing, you have the ability to grab some tea or grab some coffee. I'm going to do another little trick here. I'm going to actually just hit this little button and you can see that some background noise just ended there. We keep that background noise running so that your session is private to you. People inside the studio can't hear you because we have that ambient noise that's running in our relaxation zone. So when we're over on our station here, we always have filtered water. We have teas from Eldon Street Tea Shop. Rachel and I actually created this cute little cover so that each person can get their own individual tea bag. And we have coffee from Weird Brothers. And so that's hiding in here. Or a little crumpled tag, but it works. So you can have some coffee, tea, water while you wait. You shouldn't be waiting for long though. When you arrive, you're going to come into my space here, which is the back room in the suite at 116. And my studio again is set up so that it's nice and calming, so that we're kind of creating that sense of relaxation for you. I'm very lucky to have an adjustable table, so we can adjust to your needs, whether you're tall, small, or anything in between. We can kind of customize the massage to you. A few other things that I tend to love about my spaces, we have this upgraded headrest. So normally when you're in a headrest, you're very static in your positioning. This headrest is actually the Voyance, and it's very movable. So this allows you to kind of keep some movement in your neck throughout the session, so it's not quite as rigid. We've got toppers on the table, so I'm going to show you a little bit behind the scenes here. This is a heated table, but on top of it, we've got this nice, softer covering. Now you might think, why a covering instead of just having a table with a little bit more softness to it? And that's because, again, we want to be able to cater to each client. For some clients, a harder surface is better for them. So we have the ability to do that here in my studio. I'm going to take you around here and I'm going to show you our towel cabinet. So in our towel cabinet, I'll always have the heated therapeutic thermal pillows that we utilize in the session. And these are so wonderful because the heat from these is going to help warm up your skin and warm up your muscles and your soft tissue to help kind of bring a little bit of relief into your session. We've got hot towels, so there's nothing like a hot towel to wrap your feet up in at the end of a session. We always have some plants, some live plants in, and that's so that the air is fresh and clean at all times. Now, another thing you might notice is I've got a couple of different chair options, okay? So over here we have an ottoman, and if we swing around, we also have a chair here that has some nice armrests. And that's for my clients that need a little bit of extra help getting in and out of a chair. The other thing you might notice is that the chairs have a leather-like look. That's done very purposefully because we want to be able to wipe those down in between each client. So we're keeping a fresh and clean environment in between each guest. If someone's not comfortable in a chair of this size, we have the ottoman available if they need to be able to move a little bit more freely. Now, during a session, you have your options of using some assisted stretching, which I'll be doing with you. You also have the ability to use the heated thermal pillows that we just talked about. And then additionally, we do use some aromatherapy. I like to use aromatherapy exactly as it sounds. We want to use it as an aroma to enhance your experience, but we're not going to use it directly on the skin, and that's to keep you safe. So everything has been diluted with jojoba, and you're going to breathe that in on and off during your session depending on which you use. And additionally, when we're working in a session, we may use, typically an oil or a lotion will be used, and I like to use jojoba because it's non-comedogenic. It's also able to be used on most skin, and it's allergen free. So that way we can make sure we have a nice, clean product that we're working with you during the session. We always use microfiber sheets and a blanket. All are, of course, laundered in between each and every client. And then the tables are all wiped down in between as well. Your sessions, we actually offer 3 different sessions, and you can see what's included in those sessions and all of the pricing available online. The last thing I'll mention is a lot of times when you're getting your massage and you're getting some rest and relaxation, your phone can use a little rest and relaxation as well. So I ended up adding a little phone soap here, and this uses UV technology, or I don't know what it's called, to clean your phone during a session. So it's a nice way of just reminding yourself as well to kind of put your phone away, get into rest and relax mode, and let's start to work on those areas that you want to work on. So obviously there's a little bit more than that in my studio, but if you're interested in coming in and checking it out and learning a little bit more about what I do, feel free to reach out. Thanks guys for joining me.